Good morning and welcome to Honeybee Farmstead. I'm Mel and this is my intro video. Now, I've been trying to do this for a couple of months now and I just keep losing my nerve. I follow some pretty amazing YouTubers, so I felt like nothing would live up to that. But this morning I've decided to just do it because once it's out there, I can just get on with, you know, putting out videos of what I love to do and hopefully creating a bit of a community. So that's the main reason I'm doing this. I'm in Western Australia and I follow YouTubers in the US and other parts of Australia, but I haven't really seen any in WA, so I thought I'll give it a go. I'm passionate about all things sustainable. I'm passionate about all things natural. So we rejuvenate the earth as much as we can around here. We rescue bees. We rescue all wildlife and different things like that as well. I also work really hard on rebuilding soil. This is our little just under 2-acre block that we've been on for 12 years now. And it was just a vacant piece of old farmland that was depleted and nothing really grew here. It's dry, excuse the noise, my little ones roller skating around. So the reason I decided this morning to make the video was that I made my cup of coffee and I thought to myself, nearly everything in this cup I've produced. So I use honey instead of sugar, other than the coffee beans, which I do have a coffee tree that I am growing, but it's not producing beans yet. We will get there. And the milk that I milk from our cow every morning. So Deirdre's out here in the paddock somewhere. You might see her wander by, and you'll probably see her in lots of my videos because I love my cow. She's 2 years old and she has had her first little calf, and she's also adopted a little steer that we will later process and have in our freezer. I have 5 kids. My oldest has moved out of home with his beautiful girlfriend and they're off living their successful life as well. I have a 14-year-old boy who's all about fishing and adventures and trapping and hunting and shooting and all of those things. He loves to do up cars and motorbikes, and yeah, he's just always tinkering. He's always using his hands. He's a fairly typical Aussie boy like his dad. And my husband's a FIFO worker. We've been doing that probably our entire time together, definitely the whole time we've had kids. We've been one of the few that have made it work. It's a really tough industry to make relationships work, but you know, if you've got love and trust, you can do that. We then have our 12-year-old boy Noah. He's arty and creative and sensitive. Then we've got Jackson. He's a little joker and he's full of life, loves to upset his brother, which is what he's doing right now, if you can hear them arguing behind me. That's what's prevented me from putting out any of my videos or my intros so far, because there's always something going on here. I was like, oh, I can't put that one out because there's fighting in the background or there's noise. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm just going to be real. I'm going to be real with it. When there's stuff ups and mistakes, that's real life. So you're going to get it if you follow me. And then down to my little girl Grace. She's 7 and I call her my silver lining because I finally got a girl in the family to hang out with me and cook and do all those things. She also adores animals and all things natural right there with me. She actually reminds me of my old Poppy, who I think was the inspiration for all this. So a bit of background is I grew up farming in my earlier years with my family who were from a little town called Ravensthorpe in southwestern Australia, and then we grew up in the city for a little bit and did schooling, and then my parents made the excellent decision to move out to a property about an hour from Perth. And I live close by there as well, so I'm lucky that my sister is also around and my parents are around as well. They did sort of broadacre farming, so cropping and sheep and things like that, and that sort of never really, like, while it was good and all and that's what I grew up in, it never really resonated with me. There was, you know, distinct seasons, like right now you can see behind me we live bordering a broadacre property, and you know, right through spring and summer it's dry and dead, and it just looks like, how does anything live out there, like including sheep? And that's where I found my love for permaculture and regenerative farming. So I've been studying that pretty heavily. I watched loads of YouTube. I love the likes of people like Jeff Lawton and Bill Mollison. I follow Jess from Roots and Refuge and Justin Rhodes from Justin Rhodes YouTube, and loads of others, but they're some of my favorites, and I just love what they stand for, and it's what I've been doing anyway. So I thought, you know what, there's no one really doing it in WA, and I've met a load of friends in this space, and a few of them have said, why don't you do your own YouTube channel? So that's what I'm going to try and do. It's going to be crazy. It's going to, like I said, have lots of kids fighting like they're doing right now, but hopefully I can help you guys. I know that there's I've noticed a lot of people are starting to really want to do this as a lifestyle, and it is a fantastic lifestyle. I'm, you know, proud when I put something on the table and it's mostly come from my garden, which I've got raised garden beds all over that side of the property, or simply just making a cup of coffee. The water that I boiled to make my coffee was from our water tanks. You know, the honey we collected from our bees, which we rescued from people's backyards so they wouldn't poison them. You know, and we've grown all our plants and things like that to support the bees. And so our lovely neighbours are the same. They plant to feed our bees and stuff like that. So we all work together, and it's all about harmony, and I'm all about that. Being a Pisces, I love all things nature and harmony. And that's also another reason why Honeybee Farmstead, because that's kind of where it all started. My husband and I started looking into bees, and the passion grew together, and we both love it. We get out and check our bees together and do rescues and things like that. So yeah, then it sort of moved to chickens, and how well chickens can regenerate the land. Can you stop doing that, please? Come around here. How well chickens can regenerate the land. So the cows kept behind us. They scratch up the cow poo, and they eat all the undigested grains, as well as, you know, any fly larvae and things like that that are in there, preventing really big issues with pests and things like that. And then they produce us food. So it's great. We all work as part of a little ecosystem. So that's just a little bit about us. There's lots more going on. You could probably hear goats in the background. We've got pigs as well. Yeah. Turkeys, ducks, quail. What else have we got?
Dogs.
Oh, we've got our dogs.
Guinea pigs.
Yeah. Whose guinea pigs are they?
Mine.
And why?
Because I like animals.
And so we decided she's really wanted a little dog that she can always carry around with her. We've always had big dogs like mastiffs. So I said, if you can take care of a little animal and show me, then one day you'll get yourself your little dog. So she then decided she was going to start a breeding program with her guinea pigs. And we've got a really good friend who, you know, he's doing the whole self-sufficient thing as well. And, you know, let me know that guinea pigs are edible, so they also can be part of your little ecosystem and food producing. But right now we love them too much, so they're definitely pets. But they do serve another purpose, don't they, Grace? Mm-hmm. Do we move their cage every day?
Yes.
And we move their cage to fresh grass because
they're lawnmowers.
They eat the lawn and weeds, so we don't do any spraying because of our bees. And we also like to keep the ground covered so that all the little microorganisms and things can continue living in there and can keep improving the soil. So we never ever bear it off fully. So they get moved along and their little poops go on the ground and fertilize the ground, but they also keep everything nice and clean. So I think you'll see, if you do follow me, that we're constantly trying to find ways to improve everything in our life: the soil, our quality of life, our relationships in life, the quality of food that we eat, all that sort of thing, the legacy that we leave. I've got 5 beautiful humans that came from my body that I would like to leave a better earth for. And yeah, so I know that to start with, it'll be all my friends and family that are watching and supporting me. And for that, I just want to say a massive thank you for all your support and for encouraging me to do this and getting out of my comfort zone, because I'm definitely well out of my comfort zone. Do you want to say hello too?
Hello.
Hello.
They can't see your face. That's
Hello.
my... Who are you?
I'm Noah. I'm 12 and I'm a middle child.
Oh, and who are you?
Jackson. Joe.
And how old are you?
Stop.
9. 10.
No.
9.
What do you love to do?
Skate.
Skate. Right now, that's the flavour of the month. And the other boys inside watching fishing shows on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because it's what we love. He
We've started
follows
our
and
own
loves.
YouTube channel.
Oh, have you?
Yep.
Awesome.
Bush Bee Bandits.
I don't think that's what it's called.
Bush
We'll have
Beach Bandits.
We'll have to work that out with and let you guys know later. Oh, and you want to say hello too?
For all the people
So-
that are supporting you, Mum, if you like fishing or like going to junior band and stuff, we have lots of adventures about going to Vegans Food and lots of areas like
This
that.
is our old girl, Tessa.
This is Tessa.
So she's our old Mastiff. We rescued her years and years ago, and she's been a beautiful, loving part of our family.
She's
our protector.
12, like me.
Yep,
She's-
she is. That's awesome.
I was born when you got it.
Cool. So yeah, so she's been a beautiful part of our family, and we are in the process of trying to fly our new puppy over. So that will be something exciting coming soon, training a puppy. I use them as like flock protectors, and they protect the animals in our property. I know they're not bred for that or designed to be like that, but I found them to be amazing if you train them well. So that's another adventure that will be happening soon. I'm going to end it here, but I want to say thank you to everyone. I think I was in the process of saying thank you for all the support and love that my friends and family have shown me, and pushing me to get out of my comfort zone and actually get in and do this. I've done it now. This is the first video, and now I can stop being nervous and just share content with you. I hope you enjoy, and thanks for joining me at Honeybee Farmstead. Bye for now.